Welcome back, regular viewers. Hey, we're still in recovery mode over here from Hurricane Barrel. So we don't have a lure build this week, but we did film a quick lure review for you. So I hope you enjoy that. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to go fishing early in the morning. But we're going to try out a store-bought bait here that my family bought for me. It's 13 Fishing's Coalition baits. This is the Dine in natural shad, and it's 4 1/4 inches long. So we're going to get one out. It says that you're supposed to use a 4/0 hook for rigging this, but I only have a 3/0 hook. I don't think 1/0 automatic. They are extremely realistic looking. They got that going for them, and they got a nice slit in here for the hook, and it goes all the way up to the top of the back right here. So we're going to take our 3/0 screw lock hook and right in through the snoot. They just look so good, it's almost a shame to put a hook in them. So these ones, so when I do this, I turn them like kind of sideways like that and push straight up through the back so that you can get it perfectly in there. Like I said, it's got this little fold or slit in it. You put the weight in there. Yep, that got me. And the hook point is coming right out the top right there. So it will be weedless, but it will definitely stick a bass when they hit it. And that's all rigging it is right there. First one of the day on this little shad. Little guy, but he definitely loved it. Thank you, sir. Well, good morning, regular viewers. We're back out here on this lake here in northeast Texas. It's full of hydrilla. We got our regular assistant casting over these pockets with our little Coalition 13 shad lure here. He's dragging it through these pockets here. We've got one bass already. The shad are back in here. Camera's not really picking it up, but they are flipping and flopping back in there, which is what you want to see. And we've seen a couple blow-ups, a lot of gar, but hopefully we can find the bass in there somewhere. You can see how matted it all is. But these pockets right here are great for dragging this guy across and letting it sink down in the hole there for a little bit. There he goes. Good cast, young man. Drag it over the weeds. It comes through nicely, right? And right at that edge, you're going to drop it down. And hopefully wait for the bite. But it doesn't always work. So right now we're sitting in 11 feet of water, 84-degree water temperature. But we are like right on the shoreline. This is a pretty nice drop off right here. And again, those holes right there, there's about 5 and 6 feet of water underneath those. You can see there's bait fish in there. I think. Do that cast again, young man. So he casts onto that mat, and right when he gets to the edge into this pocket, he's going to let it drop down till it gets to the bottom. Right about there. Just kind of let it set for a second before you reel it up. Give it a little shake at the tip of the rod, and bring it back up. Good stuff when it works. Beautiful sunrise this morning. fish jumping right there. Let's go see if we can get a little guy here. Same deal. Right on the edge of the mat. Let it sink to the bottom. He jumped all over it. Thank you, sir. We've been fishing with this all morning here. It's held up really well. It seems to be pretty well constructed. I like this little notch in the top, so the hook sets right down in there. Because as you can see in the water here, this is a lot of weeds going on right here. But it swims through it very nicely. I might put a flashy swimmer tail on it, or flashy swimmer hook on it there, because it looks like it needs just a little help to swim just a little straighter. But it's got a nice swim for what it is. So we're just bringing it through these heavy spots of cover here and letting it sink down in those holes. All the way to the bottom. We get about 6 feet of water right here. The camera's picking up all that bait too that's on the surface with it all. I think the profile is nice enough and realistic enough that you can kind of just let it sit there, and it does look like a freshly dead dying shad on the bottom. Because the last few hits I had, it was after it stopped moving and sank slowly all the way down. Another good cast back there. I haven't had one come up and torpedo it on the surface yet. Something big going across. See all those bubbles coming up right where the line's in the water?
Yeah.
Must be a turtle walking across the bottom there or something.
Well, if it was a turtle, it'd be huge. Huge for a little one.
Huge for a little one. One of the reasons we came over to the spot is see that egret in the background? There was a whole bunch of egrets all lined up on the edges of this little channel here. And that's always something to look for, where the birds are. Because they're not hanging around for funsies, they're looking for breakfast.
The funny thing was, they were all in the scum, so you and I were casting up in there, and I don't know what they were getting. Probably like small bait in there.
I think they moved back when the boat showed up. Oh, look at the bubbles coming up right here.
Yeah.
Someone's digging down there, huh?
Yeah, could be a muskrat, but don't those dig on the shore?
I think it's a turtle.
Yeah, because they're moving everywhere. You see, they're forming up right there.
Don't be afraid to fish the boat ramp, people. A good piece of structure.
Nice.
All right, you swallowed that down, huh?
Yes.
There he is. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We're Just doing the same thing still. Hit the edge of the grass mat and just let it sink down. That seems to be the most effective way here. It's not super exciting to film. Find those pockets and drag it across it. Believe it or not, 10 feet of water off the edge of that. Still going. There, it's on the bottom finally. You just kind of let it sit there for a little bit. Like I said, not super exciting to do. Friend.
Mr. Dragonfly here.
Wow. What's his name?
I said Mr. Dragonfly.
Okay. He must really like you. He keeps hanging out right there, huh?
Yeah, it just hangs out right there.
Isn't that nice? So we fished this lure all day here. I've caught 3 bass on it, missed 2 others, and it's held up really well. I had a couple gar hit it as well. No big issues with it, no big tears in it. But one thing I did notice, the swim improved. The tail, it's like it's warmed up. It's a lot more wiggly now, and it swims a lot straighter. If you can see that. A lot nicer swim now that I've used it all day. And these shad are still circling around up here. Look at that.
Where did it go? What was that?
Is that a hit?
Oh. Didn't even see what that was.
Never touched it, whatever it was.
Probably just swiped at it. Come on, there's so much shad down there.
A pro tip, regular viewers, remember to put your plug in. It's very important for a successful boating trip. Another pro tip too, I always put my plug on an idiot string. I got an old popping cork here with a wire leader on it, and it's pretty heavy duty. It lasts me a couple years, whatever, but I've put that on my water filter down there so that I can't lose my plug. If for some reason you have to, you know, you forgot putting your plug in, you got to stick it in the water, or try to race back to shore, whatever, this way you won't lose it. So, and if you keep it back here in your boat when you're done fishing, it won't fall out either. Earlier you lost the lure trolling, right?
Yes.
What did you lose?
This crank. What in the world? That's the same crankbait I lost. I guess that's what you get. I guess that's what happens, isn't it?
Looks like you got it back, huh?
Yeah, same missing hook and everything.
Pretty cool.
Yay.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you. Lord can do amazing things. Look, the sun's right behind those hazy clouds. There's a nice breeze. Perfect weather. Yes, sir. That is just beautiful. Thank you, Lord.
Out here. Come on.
that him right there? Oh yeah, that's him. That's that. Ooh, sorry guys. Yeah, there he is, right down there. I think I better shut it off.
It's like an upside down sunrise right there. The glorious refulgence of the setting sun above it. Alright, so one of my favorite ways to fish a paddle tail is on the surface, just subsurface. Kind of cast it along. And luckily this one you got to, this one does have an okay pop. You do have to reel it just a little bit faster than I'd like, but that's because it needs that weighted hook to keep it straight. But it's got a nice little, just a little gentle pop as it's a little gurgle, I guess, as it's wiggling along the surface there. Just kind of keep it right there, let it make that wake, and then that tail will kind of start to just give it a little bit of gurgle. So it's like a buzzbait, but a lot more subtle. When it's calm like this, sometimes subtle is better. Regular water, regular guy. Oop, there's a fish behind it.
Oh.
See that?
Oh! What in the world? We almost had a fish there, regular viewers.
Almost doesn't count, though, does it?
No, almost does not count.
Well, let's fix this lure and we'll get back to it.
Yes, sir. That is one beautiful moon, regular viewers. Just beautiful. Just goes to show us all the way God created it.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, it was over there. Yeah, hey, finally.
That's what we're looking for, sports fans.
Yes. Hopefully the bugs don't bite.
Okay, we should be in casting range of that spot now. If we can get a good cast across it, which that wasn't. So it's that hole right there. See if we can't get our little shaddy poo right into it. Oh. Right there, so that should be.
Whoa, did we miss a fish there?
Yeah. We're not doing too good here on camera, huh?
No, I guess not. Yeah, I guess we aren't doing too well. But, hey, beautiful night.
At least we got that going for us, huh?
Yeah.
We got that fish to hit. We just couldn't catch him.
As time progresses, we should be able to see some more action.
Hopefully, that's the plan, Stan.
Yes.
Here's Stan. Oh.
Did you miss another one?
Well, he didn't really hit it though. He just kind of bumped it with his snoot, felt like.
Yeah. It's Like that catfish he caught where he swiped at it twice.
More aggressive little.
Yeah. We'll get more aggressive and we'll start seeing some more action.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. So tell the regular viewers why we came back to this spot for night fishing here.
Well, the reason we came back here is mostly because of the hot weather out here and that,
No, this spot on the lake.
this spot on the lake that, well, it houses a lot of shad.
This is where we saw the most schooled up bait fish.
Yep. Oh, you missed him again. You gotta...
I let him eat it that time too. I think that was a gar.
Ah.
Oh,
Gotta
very gar-esque. We'll have to look at the instant replay, all right?
Yes. Which we'll be playing in right now.
Yep. Oh, you missed him again.
What'd you guys think of that instant replay? Did you enjoy it?
You need a big old bass to do that, though.
Yeah.
Barse.
Yeah, maybe we can get a big old bass to do it. You guys could enjoy this video.
Okay, regular viewers, everybody's favorite part of the regular videos here, the ending, right? So, just kidding. So this was our review of the 13 Fishings Coalition Baits Dine in natural shad color. This is a 4 1/4 inch bait. We used a number 3/0 hook. It said to use a 4/0 hook, but again, I only had the 3/0 and 1/0. Ought not a matter, huh? All right, so the only casualty was this dude right here. He got the tail grabbed by a gar, but we fished these other two all day. No issues with them as far as that one getting cut off, but this is the one I caught the 3 bass on. It really wasn't that tore up, so it was very durable bait. We didn't lose any of the eyes, which is really impressive. I don't know what they had them glued on with, but to not be able to lose the eyes with the fishing all day and then half of the next day as well, that's pretty impressive in and of itself. They are a bit pricey. I don't know what the price is right now, but when we purchased them, they were roughly $5 a pop. So what's 5 times 3 real quick?
15.
Fast math. In my regular mind, that's a little bit pricey, but it's a very nice lure, very high quality for that, at least. So this thing got bit by, I don't remember how many fish, and it didn't lose its tail till way after that. So not that bad. Otherwise, I've had soft plastics fall apart a lot faster than that. But anyway, all in all, good realistic bait to check out. The only thing I would wish is if I were to paint it myself, I would have it just a little flashier. It's really subdued color on the top. The side is a little bit shiny, but I would like to see, like I said, just a little more shininess up top there. But yeah, all in all, pretty good bait. If you'd like to see me maybe make try to make a plaster mold of this to see if we could recreate it with a plaster mold, leave a comment down below right there, and let us know what you thought of the lure review or what you think of this lure if you've used it before. If you've used any of the 13 Fishing's Coalition baits, just leave us a comment, and we'd love to hear about it, all right? Other than that, thank you for your time today, and you stay regular.
Don't forget!
Hey, what are you kids doing?
You stay regular.